Pro basketball fans, welcome back to another exciting episode on the NBA segment on the Pro Coach Jordan channel. Now, yes, we are live. My name is George Nene, and I'm here with Sly Moore. He's going to do more of the talking today, alongside Kwabena JJ Redick.
Charlie.
Now, we brought you guys exciting takes on the previous episode. Now, today we have another exciting topic out here. Every year, new players are being drafted by the 30 franchises in the NBA. And after the regular season, these rookies are being awarded with an accolade based on their performances. One player will stand out to win the Rookie of the Year. Now, the question is, who wins the Rookie of the Year after the regular season? With the 2023-2024 NBA draft, it gave us amazing players. Talk of Scoot Henderson, Brandon Miller, you talk of the Thompson brothers. But it also gave us the highest prospect ever since LeBron James was introduced into the league in the name of Victor Wembanyama. Now, Teddy, I'm starting with you on this one. Who do you think will win the Rookie of the Year?
I'm torn between two players, actually. That's Wemby and Chet.
And with Chet, he's debuting his rookie season this season. Yes. I think when he was being picked by Oklahoma City Thunders, he got injured.
Hurt, yeah. And it's so amazing how much responsibility has been given to these rookies, because some of them have been asked to be rim protectors, like Wemby, Chet. Sometimes some of them have been asked to be helpers. Someone like Brandon Miller, he has been tossed around on point guard. Oscar Thompson, sometimes he's asked to defend the best player on the team. So I want to touch on Wembanyama. First of all, I want to talk about his defense. When you have a player like Wembanyama, some of the passing gaps that used to be around are not there anymore. So the easy passes or the easy drops you could be able to give to your teammate is not there, because whilst you are trying to pass, you see his wind because of his wide wingspan. If you divide the court into four, he's covering like one part of it.
Exactly.
That's how big he is. And I'll talk about his recovery.
7'4".
7'4".
The wingspan,
it's
like
so wide.
Crazy.
And I'll talk about his recovery. Sometimes he's on the weak side, but then once you feel like you are turning the corner and you are getting to the rim, he's already there. Yeah. There are so many examples. The one time Jokic was on him, pounding him. He jumped twice, but was still able to recover. And sometimes he overcommits with drives. He wants to help on drives, help on pick and rolls. But then whilst he has overcommitted, he's able to recover and get back to the paint, and then he's phenomenal. Another part I want to highlight is him in the drop. You can maneuver through the pick and roll. You can roll. As a roller, when you get to the paint and then it's Wembanyama, there's nothing more to be done, because you can't find space. It's either you are kicking it to the corner or you are passing to another person.
Oh, you have to be crafty.
You have to be crafty. Then I'll talk about his offense. He does a lot on offense. He does the pick and roll. He pops.
But one could argue that with the Spurs team, he's not got a good points guard that could run the pick and rolls well for him.
Exactly. To maximize him.
Yes, that's you see, right now it's like the Spurs are trying to do an experiment thing. And I think it's more of him getting more reps. So for me, I'm like, now is the opportunity to be like, when I space the floor and then I'm about to shoot and there's an aggressive closeout on me. When I pump fake, what do I do? Am I passing? Am I driving? When I drive, what do I do? Am I dunking or Euro step? Like, there are so many decisions he needs to get right now in terms of his shooting. Also, when to shoot, where is my spot? When to shoot? Which kind of shot do I do on which kind of player? So it's like now it's like he's getting into more of his rhythm, and he's guarded by, because he plays with Zach Collins, he's guarded by more threes and more fours. So because they are smaller than him, they are always in his base. So when he dribbles, he's turning the ball over or he has to pass the ball. So that's one thing he has.
You have him as the winner of the Rookie of the Year.
For now, with the amazing thing he has been doing so far, I think he will be able to clear the whole thing.
Nice submission out there. Now to you, Sly. You look at he compared to Chet Holmgren. From the start of the season, we all thought it was going to be Wembanyama. But then Chet has been getting that kind of highlight. You talk of high pundits highlighting him as to be the winner because you look at the team that he's been on. But when you look at points per game, you look at assists per game, both are doing well on offense and defense. But I feel like Wemby is also leading in points per game. What do you have? What do you think?
The rookie of the year race, every year it's exciting. Last year we saw Paolo Banchero do his thing, and then later into the season, Jalen Williams. So any submission we'll make today, it will depend on the latter stages of the season, which I think we'll discuss later on the show in the coming months. So it's just about who is leading now. So for now, I'll probably lean towards Chet Holmgren because the Oklahoma City Thunder are playing well. They are winning, and he's fit into the system so well. They needed a rim protector. They needed someone who could really structure their defense so well. And he's done that.
One could also argue that when you look at the OKC team, they have their first scoring option Shea, so there's less pressure.
Yes, exactly. So there's less pressure for Wembanyama. He's coming to the system where the big question is he going to play as the 4 or 5? Teddy Riley said he plays with Zach Collins. Now another problem I have is sometimes he's playing with Jeremy Sohan. So the bigs are Jeremy Sohan also has the size. So the bigs are so many. Sometimes you can't find the better point guard to make him gel. So that's Devin Vassell. Now, for the rookie of the year race, I feel like there's one player where everybody sleeps on. The 18th pick out of UCLA, Miami's very own Jaime Jaquez. He's just built in Heat culture. Even before he entered the league, I think he went on Paul George's podcast and you could see he wanted to learn from the vets. And since he's come on, he's just complemented Bam and Jimmy so well with his 3-point shooting 39% from 3-point range. And with Bam and Jimmy not being the best of outside shooters, they need people who can space the floor. So when you have the lineup of Tyler Hero, you've got Jaime Jaquez in there. It helps them so well. I feel like he's done that well. You did mention of Osar Thompson, who's also playing well. I think Derek Lively hasn't had a bad start, but I think these three, Jaime Jaquez, Chet Holmgren, and then probably Wembanyama.
I think I like your submission out there. Normally, when the short list have been out there, it's normally with 3 players. Yeah. Who do you have between? We could talk about Chet, we could talk about Wemby. Who's your last player? You
Brandon
think?
Miller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brandon Miller is my last player.
For Brandon Miller, immediately he was drafted. Everybody, in fact, a lot of Hornets fans didn't like the draft that Michael Jordan went with. And people expected them to go for Scoot Henderson, but they already had an all-star guard in LaMelo Ball. So I feel like Brandon Miller, a wing who could defend very well. I think he's now picking it up on offense from 3-point range. He was okay. I think he broke a record recently for rookies. And the fit is so well for him. It's just so unfortunate LaMelo Ball is in there. And I think Brandon Miller is a good case.
Chet has been so amazing, and out of 100 players, stat wise in drives, he's number 5 for a 5. So it's so amazing how he's able to toggle between him driving and him shooting. So when a 5 is on him, you are kind of confused. Is he going to drive or is he going to shoot? Because when you settle on one thing he's going to do, he's going to blow by you.
Yeah.
He has been phenomenal with
he
does so much.
So well.
He screens, he rolls, he drives.
And I like his mentality. He's so mature. It's like he's proven.
I think he gives me a little bit of that young KD vibe.
When you look at their matchup against the Golden State Warriors in clutch time, he's been so good.
If they do make it to the playoffs, I think he's going to be huge for them.
I think for my submission or my take, I have to settle with I think Chet Holmgren. You look at he and Wembanyama, they've been so good on both ends of the floor. But when you look at what Chet is doing, he's doing amazingly well. So I'll settle with Chet. Now this is how we end it here. But then we have an announcement out there. The Pro Fan Games that's happening. Pro Fan Games that will be on the 23rd of December. This Saturday the Prrrr League on AstroTurf. You have to be there. This time around, we are expanding. It's not only football. We had another activities out there. You could talk about the lime and spoon race. The musical chairs, the tug of war. And what's so nice, we've added FIFA competition, the soft archery, and also the hopscotch. Yes, so course I to our own name. We are bringing the hopscotch as well. The whole team will be there. The basketball, the football. So then it's can't everyone will be there. So come and have fun. The year they come in. So make sure we have
Charlie,
fun.
December rich, you don't get money like this. This be your only chance.
and let me know what you think of who's going to win the Rookie of the Year in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share. Today I did this with Teddy, myself, and Sly. It was an amazing conversation out here. Thank you. We are out.